From the station putting local first, you're watching Studio 9.
Good evening and welcome to Studio 9. I'm your host, Patricia Maese. This week, we're bringing you the show from one of the most famous bars in the world, and it's right here, out in the West Texas town of El Paso.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love with a Mexican girl.
From the Marty Robbins classic, El Paso rings in the hearts of many. The song is about a love-struck cowboy who guns down a rival in a fit of jealousy. At nighttime, you could find him at ROSA'S Cantina. The famous song catapulted Marty Robbins to superstardom. And the song about El Paso and ROSA'S Cantina became an anthem of sorts. Many people don't know that ROSA'S Cantina actually exists. I'm here at ROSA'S Cantina with the owner, Patricia Tejas. Fabulous place. Talk about why ROSA'S Cantina, which is also a restaurant, not just a cantina.
Correct.
Talk about why it's so famous.
Well, the Marty Robbins song called El Paso is what put El Paso on the map. It was written in 1957. And history says before I-10 was the main traveling road through El Paso, Doniphan, which is actually a state highway, is where people traveled through El Paso. And so Marty Robbins actually was traveling from Oklahoma to Arizona, which is where he was from. And he was writing the song. And actually the lyrics of the song talks about the Badlands of New Mexico, which are right across Doniphan here. And then, of course, we are in the West Texas town of El Paso. So, and it was a #1 hit on the... Instantly on the charts. And yeah, it lasted for a long time.
So he was driving through. It is about this place as he was driving through Doniphan. It was a state highway. And it is now world famous. You really get attention, international attention. Talk about some of the people that come in here and who calls just to find out more about ROSA'S Cantina.
Yes, we get people from all over the world. We, internationally, tons of people within the United States. A lot of people from El Paso actually don't even know that we're here. But yeah, we sell tons of merchandise. We have shirts, hats, shot glasses. I actually personally mail out everything that we ship because we get phone orders. It's just a lot of fun. It's definitely, like you mentioned, a cantina, but then we also are a restaurant as well.
You have Mexican food. It's delicious too.
It is homemade, fresh every day. And it's the family atmosphere during the day, and then at night we have live entertainment 6 days a week, bands and things like that. So it's a lot of fun. People like it.
So what do you say to people who haven't been?
Come and join us.
There you go. So if you want more information about ROSA'S Cantina, it's going to be on our website. Check it out there. We're going to talk serious stuff right now, distracted driving. I'm here with Rob Levitt. He is the owner of the Levitt Law Firm. You were saying it's a pandemic, really, when it comes to people driving. They're on their phones or they're really not paying attention to the road.
Yeah, you only got to look around El Paso. We've all seen it.
Right.
I mean, people are on their phones constantly. It is unequivocally the #1 cause of accidents in Texas and across the nation. Patty, at any given moment, there are 660,000 people using their cell phones while they're driving. There have been over 330,000 fatalities caused by distracted driving. It's a pandemic, like you said.
And the statistics are staggering. What are you dealing with here in your office? What are you seeing? And when we talk about distracted driving, is it being on your phone, texting? What does it encompass?
There's 3 types of distracted driving: visual, manual, and cognitive.
Okay.
Visual is you take your eyes off the road. You're looking at something besides. Manual is a manual distraction where you take your hands off the wheel. Cognitive is you're thinking about something else other than the fact that you're driving. Cell phone use is all 3.
Wow.
And it's ridiculous and it needs to be stopped. And most people are good drivers. Most people know you can't use your cell phone while you're driving. But there are people that do it. And so I wanted to talk to you to emphasize, please don't do it.
Yeah.
Because then you end up having to come see me because you cause an accident and you cause an injury, and now here I am.
That's right. And by the time they get to you, it's too late. They're either a victim or they caused it.
I have plenty of cases.
Yes.
I don't need people to be using their cell phone to be causing even more cases.
It's a serious topic. Now let's talk about the law, and I asked you a little bit about this. State law versus the local laws. How do they apply to distracted driving?
Well, Texas is a live-free type of state, so we didn't even have a cell phone ban until statewide until 2017. But that statewide ban only applies to handheld use, which the problem is people think that hands-free is safe. It is not, because you still have the cognitive impairment. Your mind is focusing on something else other than the fact that you're driving a 4,000-pound car at 60 miles an hour down a freeway. So there is no statewide ban on hands-free use. And unfortunately for us in El Paso, there's not one either. So it's completely legal to drive around talking to somebody or listening through your Bluetooth. The only two cities that have hands-free ordinances so far are Austin and San Antonio. We need one of those here because, unfortunately, driving a car is a social responsibility that you have to take seriously. And you cannot drive your car. We all drive our cars so much. It's just whoa, I can check my Facebook. Listen to this statistic.
Yeah.
If you send and receive, or if you try to compose a text while driving, it takes, on average, 4.7 seconds.
Wow.
If you're driving 60 miles an hour, while you're sending that text, you're covering more than a football field of distance. And you can kill somebody in that time. And it takes about 5 seconds to do an internet search and see thousands of videos of things just like this. It's just horrible.
And it's 100% preventable. As you said, you have enough cases. You're giving people advice. You can really prevent this, just being safe on the road. Put your foot down. It can wait a couple of minutes. It can wait 20 minutes.
It's so simple. Just don't use your cell phone. Just put it aside. Get to where you're going, pick up your cell phone. We know we love our family, we want to keep in touch, but nothing is so important that you need to check on that and risk killing somebody.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate the advice, and certainly for all our viewers out there. And of course, we're going to have all the information about Rob's Law Firm on our website. Head on over to KTSM.com. Coming up on Studio 9, it may sound taboo, but it's an important topic when it comes to women's issues.
Since I'm test driving now, shouldn't it be drive, then sign, then drive again?
I think we're gonna need a bigger banner.
The Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event. With practically just your signature, you can get a 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing.
Enjoy the all-new RAV4.
What if we take it to the mountains? Ooh, what if we check out that cave? What if somebody else made a suggestion? Yep.
During the Ready, Set, Go sales event, qualified lessees can lease the all-new 2019 RAV4 LE for only $269 a month. Hurry in today.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
The key to your new Tropicana home will open more than just a door. It will open a new chapter in your life for you and your loved ones. Awarded 2018's Real Texas Builder, Volume Builder of the Year, Tropicana Homes provides move-in ready floor plans designed with the Tropicana Homes tradition of quality, building strong foundations to last generations in 9 communities throughout El Paso. Visit TropicanaHomes.com today.
Since I'm test driving now, shouldn't it be drive, then sign, then drive again?
I think we're gonna need a bigger banner.
The Volkswagen Sign Then Drive event. With practically just your signature, you can get a 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing.
Studio 9 sponsored by Tropicana Homes, building homes in the El Paso area for more than 69 years. Tropicana has been recognized locally and across the state multiple times as the Best Builder of the Year and Best Developer of the Year. There are 9 Tropicana communities currently serving the El Paso area. Find out more about Tropicana on our website at KTSM.com and click on the Studio 9 tab.
The DIVA, changing women's lives and boosting self-confidence. No longer suffering in silence, it's a simple procedure that women can get done to improve their overall health. Now, we do want to warn you that some of the video and subject matter you're about to see can be sensitive for some younger viewers. We're talking about a subject a little bit taboo, a little bit funny, but certainly serious. I'm at Montage Aesthetic and Wellness Center, and I'm here with Marilla Taylor. She is one of the medical providers in the facility, and we're talking about vaginal wellness. And it's a serious subject because a lot of women deal with this issue. Tell me a little bit about it and the problems that the women and the patients who come see you are dealing with.
Patti, I'm very excited that you're here today because this is a very important issue to discuss, because vaginal wellness is an important issue that over 25 million women suffer from. So the main complaints I get from my patients are vaginal dryness, painful intercourse, vaginal laxity, and urinary incontinence. Those are the big four.
And like you said, it's taboo, but it happens to a lot of women and can be resolved with not really getting surgery. Talk about this device that you have here.
Yes, there's different solutions to the problems, right? You can take medications, but as of 2014, the DIVA, which is a beautiful laser, it's a hybrid laser, helps us with those issues that we talked about. And how does it help us? This is a laser that has an ablative and non-ablative setting. And these hit tissues in the body, for example, the epithelial tissue and the lamina propria. So increased secretions, more lubrication, vaginal tightness, less pain when less pain with intercourse, and then less urinary incontinence.
It's kind of like giving that part of your body that no one likes to talk about, a facelift of sorts without surgery.
Yes, but this is a very important part of our body because this is a part of our body that gives us sustained health and wellness.
Which is critical. Now, the DIVA is popular across the country. You're the only one here in El Paso to have this device. Talk about why it's so unique and so important. And it's helping women really get healthier.
I am happy to say that the DIVA was named the most used procedure on RealSouth.com.
Okay.
So it was voted #1. And why is it so popular? There's no downtime after the procedure. The discomfort is minimal. Women come and leave within 45 minutes.
So the treatment's quick.
Very quick.
And you said no pain. I think that's a big concern about it.
No pain. We use intravaginal numbing cream. Okay. And after that, many times patients choose to get platelet-rich plasma in the vagina to speed up the process of healing. But really, it's a beautiful procedure that causes no pain.
And how quick can a patient begin to see and feel those results, really?
You know, some patients have told me that we do recommend no intercourse or douching 48 to 72 hours after, but my patients have responded within that time that there is a difference, that their partners notice the difference.
And it can be done here in the office quickly and simply, and talk about the response that you're getting from patients when they come see you.
Oh, they're loving it. They're telling their friends, their family, they're bringing their husbands, their significant others, which is important because we need to educate our community about what's going on with female issues and male issues.
So what type of patients should come see you if someone's watching this?
If you're having any issues with vaginal laxity, urinary incontinence, if you're having any issues with vaginal dryness, painful intercourse, come see us. It's a free consult, and we can go through this step by step.
And you said if someone laughs and a little bit of urine leaks out, this may be something for you. Okay, so we're going to have all this information on our website about the DIVA and a consultation as well where you can get one. Go to KTSM.com. Coming up on Studio 9, we're talking personal safety, and we show you some simple techniques that could make you feel safer and give you more confidence when you're out at night.
Due to the tremendous response, the 50% discounted event at Crawford Buick GMC is extended now through this weekend.
This hot-selling 2019 Buick Encore is $18,777. Yes, $18,777.
The 50% discounted event is extended.
Untitled Airway, let's go.
It's our birthday, but the gifts are for you. At Conn's Home Plus, we're celebrating 129 years with birthday buys throughout the store. Get a free sofa with your furniture or mattress purchase when you buy the matching love seat. And we're blowing out TVs instead of candles with savings of up to 50% or more. Whether you've got good credit to no credit, the Conn's Low Payment Finder helps find the lowest payment tailored to you. Get started in-store or online at cons.com, then come join the party at Conn's Home Plus.
How do you gauge the greatness of an SUV? Is it to carry cargo or to carry on a legacy? Its show of strength or its sign of intelligence? In crossing harsh terrain or breaking new ground? This is the Mercedes-Benz SUV family. Greatness comes in many forms. Lease the GLC 300 for just $479 a month at the Mercedes-Benz Spring event. Going on now. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
The key to your new Tropicana home will open more than just a door. It will open a new chapter in your life for you and your loved ones. Awarded 2018's Real Texas Builder, Volume Builder of the Year, Tropicana Homes provides move-in ready floor plans designed with the Tropicana Homes tradition of quality, building strong foundations to last generations in 9 communities throughout El Paso. Visit TropicanaHomes.com today.
Here's your Buick, sir. Actually, that's my Buick.
How are we going to fit in your mom's Buick?
Easy.
I like that new Buick.
Me too.
I was actually talking about that Buick.
I knew that.
Did you?
Buick's fresh new lineup is full of surprises.
Get 16% below MSRP on most 2019 Encore models. That's over $4,100 on this Encore. Plus, current eligible non-GM owners get an additional $2,000 purchase allowance. See your El Paso Las Cruces Buick dealers.
Welcome to the edge of Texas. At the edge of Texas, our steaks are delicately cut. You have to love the outcome of the food. For me, my heart is in it, and I'd like to share it with everyone. We have great margaritas. They are part of the edge of Texas. The edge of Texas, to me, is my home. You want a home-cooked meal? You want great service? Come to the edge of Texas. We'll take great care of you.
Due to the tremendous response, the 50% discounted event at Crawford Buick GMC is extended now through this weekend.
The spectacular 2018 Buick Enclave luxury SUV has $10,168 in total savings. That's $10,168.
Untitled Airway, let's go.
Welcome back to Studio 9. We're now going to talk about fitness, but we're adding in a little bit twist, talking about personal safety as well. I'm with Richie Hatch. He is the lead KRAV MAGA instructor here at Total Defense El Paso. So let's talk about personal safety. It's so important now in this day and age. Tell me why and what you deal with here at Total Defense.
Well, really, self-defense is more about confidence and knowing that you can defend yourself, right? Having options when people are moving at nighttime by themselves and things of that nature, things they can't avoid, then knowing what to do or having the confidence to be able to do something is better than really the actual act itself.
Well, just basic safety. Let's say I'm getting off work at night and someone approaches me from behind. There's some crazy person. I mean, what are the basic like a safety move that I would do to really stop someone?
They've grabbed you from behind?
Yes. I'm walking to my car. I have my keys. I have a million things in my hand. How would you stop someone to at least for me to get somewhere safe?
Sure. So
and really call 911 or just get away from someone.
It's a bear hug, right? So
Yeah.
if I were to grab you, arms free, arms caught, it doesn't actually matter. So if you're facing the mirror here, if I go underneath your arms and I'm here, then what I need to do is I need to get my hips underneath your hips to pick you up.
Okay.
So the way that you stop that is it face the front of the building. So think about it like this. It's weird. Think about a butt punch. Right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna punch out my hand always. So I do the same thing for everything. It doesn't matter if they come from the front, come from the rear. I'm gonna punch out my hands. And I'm gonna punch out my butt at the same time. Boom.
And go out?
Yeah. So look, my feet are offset.
So he can't lift me.
Right. So
I get it.
I'm punching his hips back. at the same
And
time.
it tells them off balance.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my elbows.
Okay.
I'm going to go high, boom, like a right elbow.
On the
And then
nose.
immediately left, bang, bang.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter if, because we're going to go super slow.
Okay.
So if I'm here, right, and I bury my head, good. Just
And
like
then
that.
back?
And then, even if I bury my head, this creates the angle to the side.
Okay.
And this one immediately comes in.
Boom.
As soon as you feel from this, just the slightest release, you turn and play.
Okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
we'll go nice and
Okay.
nice and easy.
Okay.
Right. So it's here.
Okay.
Drop it.
Down,
Good. Nice.
back,
Boom. Boom.
Back,
You
and then
feel-
turn,
yes.
and
The
then just
second you
what?
feel-
Start punching like
Yeah.
a girl?
Yeah.
And talk about how you see the transformation in people when they come into your class and maybe they're a little bit fearful or they have gone through an attack, and then how you teach them to really just those skills to be on alert, to be vigilant, and deal with, you never know, a predator or an attack.
Right. Well, it's incredible how people change when they come in. Some people are just timid. They're nervous about learning self-defense. Some people have been attacked before, and we have worked with sexual assault survivors, and we're very sensitive to those things and making sure that people are kind of working through those things, as long as they're getting some type of help outside as well. And the transformation is incredible because they go from, we've had people be like, you don't understand how much confidence I have now. I would have never done this thing with my business partner or whatever if I hadn't come to the class.
I believe it. I mean, heaven forbid someone is ever attacked, but in this day and age, people really need to be prepared. Even for high school and middle school kids, do you deal with kids as well, teaching them just personal defense?
Absolutely. So Krav Maga is a little bit more aggressive. We teach the kids kind of a watered down version with anti-bullying, using your voice, trying to get an adult's attention, letting people know that, hey, there's a problem, but it isn't me. I need some help. All the way up to the oldest we've taught is probably like an 89-year-old. So we have a wide range here.
It is so important. It's really just personal safety. Now, people have this misconception about Krav Maga. Can you demystify it for us and tell us really what it is and why anyone can do it?
Sure, absolutely. So Krav Maga, if you look it up, then people might think that it's the most deadly martial art, and it's very effective is really what it comes down to. What you want to think about is it's accessible to everyone, right? Some people are like, well, I can't do certain things. That's fine. We'll work through it. We'll work around it. It doesn't matter. You want to learn Krav Maga, we'll teach you.
There's ways to modify it. Of course, we're going to have all the information about total defense, the classes you offer, especially the personal safety ones, on our website at KTSM.com. Make sure you click on the Studio 9 tab. On Studio 9, spring is here, and if you're looking to add a little more shade to your gardens, we've got just the advice for you. Stay with us. We have an expert talking about what you need to do.
For the last 14 years, we've proudly represented the people of El Paso and West Texas. If you're injured in an accident, we'll make sure personally insurance companies treat you fairly.
Wyatt Underwood, 485-9100.
Cycling.
Practice French.
Cooking class?
Art festival.
Climbing.
Getting a new Volkswagen can be easier than you think.
Matinee.
What will you do with the extra time?
Hot yoga.
Yeah. No, like yoga, but hotter. Love it.
With practically just your signature, you can get a 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan for 0 down, 0 deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 due at signing.
Join today. Call 841-9149. Learn to protect yourself.
Hey, Mercedes, how about letting your hair down a little? How about a car for people who don't play golf? Hey, Mercedes, mix it up a little.
How about something for a guy who doesn't want a corner office?
Hey, Mercedes, I don't even own a tie. I think I need a mahogany dashboard.
Hey, Mercedes, can you make it a little cooler in here?
I'm setting the temperature to 68 degrees.
We hear you. We made a car that does too. The all-new A-Class. All-new thinking starting at $32,500.
The key to your new Tropicana home will open more than just a door. It will open a new chapter in your life for you and your loved ones. Awarded 2018's Real Texas Builder Volume Builder of the Year, Tropicana Homes provides move-in ready floor plans designed with the Tropicana Homes tradition of quality, building strong foundations to last generations in 9 communities throughout El Paso. Visit TropicanaHomes.com today.
Boating. Tundra. A little R&R. Camry. Wow, she's good. Off-roading. Forerunner. Treasure hunting. Highlander mateys.
Thanks.
Wherever you want to go, we've got a great deal on a Toyota to get you there.
During the Ready, Set, Go sales event, qualified buyers get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus a $1,500 special edition bonus on a new 2019 Tundra Special Edition.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
For the last 14 years, we've proudly represented the people of El Paso and West Texas. If you're injured in an accident, we'll make sure personally insurance companies treat you fairly.
Wyatt Underwood, 485-9100.
Jewelry provided by Ben Bridge Jeweler.
Welcome back to Studio 9. Making your yards look beautiful and knowing when to plant. It could be a complicated question, and we have just the person here joining us who can provide some answers. Robin Schofield is with the County of El Paso. She is a master gardener. Now, we live in the southwest desert, and trees are a problem or a concern. Can they grow here? Is it possible to grow a healthy tree, and why they're good for our yards and really just the environment here in the area?
Oh, yes, you can grow a healthy tree. It's just a matter of taking proper care of it, planting it at the right time.
Is there a certain type of tree that you say people, if they're looking to put trees in their yard, that you recommend they grow?
Oh, there's lots of trees. There's oak trees, there's native trees, adapted trees. You should always look for the native trees or the adapted trees.
That do better with the extreme heat and even the cold and the wind.
Yes, because we do get cold here, and the wind, of course.
Of course. What is the perfect time of the year, you say, to plant those trees and even those shrubs?
It would be in autumn.
In autumn?
Yes.
So right now, really, what are you doing with your trees, and how are you preparing them for the spring and then the hotter temperatures?
Well, here at the garden, we have fruit trees mainly, and we are looking to protect them from the birds using netting. And if there's a freeze, we'll probably try to cover them up. We're always wary of that late freeze with the fruit trees.
And how does the wind affect them?
The wind can knock blossoms off your trees.
So you have to watch out for that.
It can knock branches off your trees.
So is there a way to protect them or during this windy season?
Placement around your house would be one way. Yeah.
What do you mean by placement? Where should you look to put them?
It depends on how your house is situated. You know, someone would have to come out and look and say where, you know, a lot of times in what side of town you're on and things like that.
You were talking about fruit trees. Are there certain types of fruit trees that do better in our climate?
Yes, the pomegranate, your figs. We also have a peach and an apricot out here, and they do all right with proper care.
They do. They do. They can handle that heat.
Yes.
And then the cold in the winter as well.
Yes.
What does not do well in our climate? I know we love, you know, like a banana plant, an avocado plant. I don't know. I'm being...
Yeah, tropicals like that don't do well in our climate. Bradford pears are a tree that you see a lot, but they don't do well. They branch off too much and their branches break.
Just something that needs more moisture, or maybe, like you said, that tropical climate. If someone has a question, they're looking to add some trees to their house, you also have to abide by some city and county restrictions that aren't allowed. If someone has a question, can they reach out to you, to the Master Gardeners or the County of El Paso, and you can help them out?
Yes, we have a hotline.
And of course, we're going to have that hotline on our website at KTSM.com with all the information if you're looking to add more trees and just make your yard a little bit beautiful while you're still abiding with all the regulations in the city and the county. Thank you again for joining us this week on Studio 9. I'm your host, Patricia Maese. If there is anything that you'd like to see on the show, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. As always, have a safe weekend. We'll see you back here next week.